Muscatine City Council will now come to order. We'll begin this evening with a roll call by Lori Fry.
Councilmember Lorette.
Present.
Fitzgerald.
Present.
Natbeg.
Present.
Shahade.
Present.
Bynum.
Present.
Phillips.
Present.
Spread.
Present.
All present, Your Honor.
Thank you, Lori. Will everyone stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Officer Nussbaum, would you join me at the podium, please? Ladies and gentlemen, this evening we're swearing in a new police officer here in the Muscatine Police Department. I'd like to introduce to you Officer Jason Nussbaum. Jason, if you'll raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Jason Nussbaum,
I, Jason Nussbaum,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the constitutions of the United States
that I will support the constitutions of the United States
and the state of Iowa,
and the state of Iowa,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
discharge all the duties of police officer
discharge all the duties of police officer
in the city of Muscatine, Iowa,
in the city of Muscatine, Iowa,
as now and hereafter required by law.
as now and hereafter required by law.
Please sign here, please. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for welcoming Officer Nussbaum to the Police Department. Item number 5 on the agenda, is there a motion to approve the minutes of the December 15th, 2011 City Council meeting?
So moved.
Tom, and second?
Second, Your Honor.
Second, Bob. Any discussion? No discussion. This is a voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Item number 6, the following items are considered to be routine by the City Council and will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a council member or citizen so requests. In the event, the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda consisting of items 8A through B, communications 12A through B, and tonight's bills?
So moved, Your Honor.
Second.
Sama, second.
Second.
Jeanette. Any discussion? No discussion. This is also a voice vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Skipping to item number 9 from the mayor, council, there are 2 proclamations tonight. Proclamation number 1 declaring March 11th through the 17th, 2012 as Girl Scouts Week. As you can see on the front of your desks, I believe this is the Girl Scouts 100th anniversary, and there are Girl Scouts present tonight. Welcome, ladies. Item number 2 yeah. Okay. I'll do the proclamations first and then go back to that, okay? Proclamation number 2, February 19th through the 25th, 2012, as Alexander G. Clark Week. Is there a motion to approve the 2 proclamations as submitted?
So moved.
Mark?
Second, Your Honor.
Second, Phil. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. And going back up the agenda, my apologies for that at this time, the Sister Cities organization would like to give an update on activities to date. Hi, Deb. Good evening.
Well, good evening to Mayor Hopkins and the City Council. I am Deb Hutton. I am current president of Muscatine Sister Cities, and with me tonight, we do have several of our board members here in attendance with us. Thank you for allowing me a few moments to give you an update on some of our recent activities. First of all, Muscatine Sister Cities was organized 26 years ago, and our mission is to offer the people of Muscatine and of similar cities in other nations opportunities to get acquainted, to understand one another as individuals and as members of their community, as citizens of their country, and as part of the family of nations. Since our founding in 1986, we've established relationships with 9 cities and countries consisting of Argentina, Germany, Japan, Palestine, Poland, Russia, Ukraine, and Uruguay. International relations is currently big news in Muscatine. As most are aware, China's vice president came to Muscatine yesterday on a friendship visit after his first visit to Muscatine 27 years ago. And that was a trip sponsored by Iowa Sister State Friendship Committee. Both Muscatine Sister Cities and Iowa Sister States are part of a much larger organization of Sister Cities International. Friendship is big business. A world of friendship is a world of peace. This is a quote by Sarah Landy, who just yesterday hosted China's vice president, and her statement exemplifies Muscatine Sister Cities' mission and one of the things we're working towards. One of the great things about our work towards peace is we have a lot of fun doing it. So I wanted to provide you an update, and I know it's been a little while since we've done that. So I'll give you a little bit of an idea of what we've done since our last visit to City Council and what our upcoming plans are also. We hosted a chamber business after hours as we celebrated our 25th anniversary last summer, and also during that event, we signed the agreement with our 9th sister city of Ramallah, Palestine during that event. Once again, we also provided guidance and funding to West Middle School as they hosted a delegation of middle school students from Ichikawa, Masato, Japan. Also, our members traveled to our sister city of Ludwigslust, Germany, and Drohobych, Ukraine, and Łomża, Poland. We are currently providing family mentoring to 11 international students attending Muscatine Community College through the Community Colleges for International Development program. These students are from Brazil, Cameroon, Egypt, Ghana, Pakistan, and Panama. Also, during spring break, we're providing chaperones to take them to San Francisco for a little fun trip, which will be a good time. Also coming this spring, we will raise the flag of Palestine on the riverfront to fly right alongside the flags of our other sister cities down there. We are also planning to send a delegation on an inaugural trip to Ramallah in July, and we invite you, Mayor, and all the City Council members to join us in that trip. We are also discussing a potential trip this spring to Kislovodsk, Russia, so if any of you are potentially interested in that, I invite you to also let us know if you'd like to go along with us. Also in the works is an art exchange program between students of Muscatine and Ramallah, and we hope to have a display at the Muscatine Art Center this spring, or actually that will be next fall, and that will be for everyone to enjoy. And all that we do, our mission remains the same: learning about and experiencing other cultures builds bridges of understanding, and I thank you, Mayor and City Council, for all of your support. Thank you.
Thank you, Deb. Any council, any questions for sister cities?
A really full agenda.
We have a good time.
I do have a question. Are there
Sure.
any tentative plans to include China, the People's Republic of China, in your efforts?
Not at this time, but all it takes is a group of individuals with the interest to do that, and we will certainly entertain that and work towards putting that together.
Very
Absolutely.
good. Council, anyone else? Thank you, Deb.
You're welcome.
Okay, moving right along, item number 10 on your agenda, presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution approving the final plat of Schmidt's South Subdivision. A request has been filed for a combined preliminary and/or final plat for Schmidt's South Subdivision, a proposed two-lot, 4.627 acre subdivision located in the 5900 block of South US Highway 61. The subdivision is currently developed with an existing business. If approved, the subdivision will permit the property owner to sell their business and retain ownership of their dwelling. Since the subdivision crosses the corporate limit line of the city, it will also involve a review and approval by Muscatine County. The combined preliminary and/or final plat is requested since the proposal does not require any public improvements. The Planning and Zoning Commission is recommending the approval of the final plat for the Schmidt's South Subdivision. Is there a motion to adopt a resolution as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Scott, second?
Second, Your Honor.
Second, Phil. Council discussion.
I do have a question. I can't help but notice that it crosses the corporate limits. Was there any discussion in the process of annexation? Does anybody know that? Sure.
Steve, or Andrew, care to respond to that?
Sure.
One of the Planning and Zoning Commissioners brought that up. There was no interest in the applicant in pursuing voluntary annexation, so that's where we left it.
Okay. Thank you.
Council, anyone else? This is a roll call vote. We'll start with Scott.
Aye.
Osama.
Aye.
Bob.
Aye.
Jeanette.
Aye.
Tom.
Aye.
Mark.
Aye.
And Phil.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item B. Presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution setting a public hearing on a proposed zoning change. A request has been received from the R.L. Fridley Theaters Incorporated to rezone a 15.029 acre area located at the southwest corner of the Mulberry Avenue US Highway 61 bypass intersection from R1 residential to S3 mixed use. Prior to any formal action by the City Council, a public hearing is required. This public hearing will be held on Thursday, March 1st, 2012 at 7 p.m. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Motion Tom, second.
Second, Your Honor.
Second Bob. Any discussion? No discussion? Also a roll call vote. We'll start with Tom.
Aye.
Jeanette.
Aye.
Bob.
Aye.
Osama.
Aye.
Scott.
Aye.
Phil.
Aye.
And Mark.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution setting a public hearing on the proposed fiscal year 2012-2013 application for state and federal transit funds. Each year, the city is required to submit a request to the state of Iowa for federal and state assistance to support the city's Muscabus operation. As a part of the city's application, it is anticipated the city would receive $249,873 in federal assistance, $161,424 in state assistance, $9,027 for the New Freedom Program, and $44,093 for the JARC program. Prior to the formal application being made, a public hearing is required. Said public hearing will be held on Thursday, March 15th, 2012 at 7 p.m. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved.
Jeanette, and a second?
Second, Your Honor.
Second, Scott. Discussion. No discussion from the council. This is a roll call vote, and we will start with Jeanette.
Aye.
Bob.
Aye.
Osama.
Aye.
Scott.
Aye.
Phil.
Aye.
Mark.
Aye.
And Tom.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item C, presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution accepting completed work for the project identified as renovate municipal hangar and T-hangar roofs at the municipal airport and authorizing final payment. In October 2011, a contract was awarded to High-Brand Industrial Contractors for this project in the amount of $59,975.82. The project has been completed and is found to be in compliance with the approved plans and specifications. It is staff's recommendation the resolution be adopted and final payment be authorized to the contractor. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved.
Is that you, Mark?
Yep.
Okay, second?
Second.
Second, Scott. Discussion, council.
Mayor, I'd just like to say I'm glad to see Happy Joe's involved. I think they're a great partner for us. And I'd also like to thank Playmore for taking care of the concessions last year.
Are you a little ahead of us, Mark?
Yeah.
We're on C.
Oh, sorry.
We're on C right now.
You still want to move it?
No, I thought you were right.
I wasn't aware Happy Joe's was opening up at the airport.
I need more
but
caffeine, Mayor.
That's okay. That's okay. Any more discussion, council?
You must be hungry for pizza, I think. I don't know.
Oh, where was I? This is a roll call, folks, and we'll start with Mark.
Aye.
Phil.
Aye.
Scott. Aye. Osama.
Aye.
Bob.
Aye.
Jeanette.
Aye.
And Tom.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. There you go. Presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution setting a public hearing on a proposed concession contract. The city is proposing to enter into a 2-year concession lease agreement with Happy Joe's Pizza for Kent Stein Park, the soccer complex, and the aquatic center. Due to the length of the agreement, a public hearing is required. The public hearing will be held on Thursday, March 1st, 2012 at 7 p.m. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution?
So moved.
Mark. And second?
Second, Your Honor.
Second, Phil. Discussion, folks.
I just had one question. Is this Happy Joe's of Muscatine, or is this the corporate? Or is it kind of one and the same?
It's my understanding that the corporate office has gotten involved with Happy Joe's of the local establishments, so it'll be one of both.
Okay, thank
And they're
you.
interested in a regional presence because the athletic facilities bring in such a large traveling crowd that they want to get their product out there on a regional basis, so we'd love to have them.
Okay.
Okay.
Why 2 years, not 5, like usual?
They requested 2 years, but in the contract, which you'll see at the next council meeting, there will be extensions in there. So at the end of their 2-year agreement, we will enter good faith negotiations to extend it.
Thank you.
Council, you'll excuse me, but I'm so anxious to get back to Councilman Lorette's comments.
I'll just repeat my sentiments from the last section.
From the airport.
From the airport.
Very good. Council, anyone else? Roll call vote, and we'll start with Councilman Lorette.
Aye.
Phil.
Aye.
Scott.
Aye.
Osama.
Aye.
Bob.
Aye.
Jeanette.
Aye.
And Tom.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item E, if you're following along. Presented for the City Council's consideration is a resolution setting a public hearing concerning revisions to the Muscatine Municipal Housing Agency's plan. Certain capital modifications and revisions have been proposed to update the MMHA's plan. Section 2702 of the Housing and Economic Recovery Action of 2008 requires that a public hearing be conducted annually to discuss any changes to the goals, objectives, and policies of the agency. This public hearing will be held on Thursday, April 5th, 2012, at 7 p.m. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Phil, and a second, please.
Second.
Tom? And the second, council discussion. No discussion. Roll call vote. We'll start with Phil.
Aye.
Scott?
Aye.
Osama?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Jeanette?
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
And Mark.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item F, presented for City Council's consideration is a request to authorize the issuance of a purchase order for new telephone systems for City Hall, Public Works, and the Art Center. 4 proposals were submitted that met the conditions of the RFP. The low proposal was from Lucas Communications in the amount of $47,640.15, including optional components. It is the staff's recommendation that City Council authorize entering into a purchase agreement with Lucas Communications in the amount of $47,640.15 for a complete integrated telephone system, including voicemail, voice over internet protocol, telephony, and implementation and training. There is $60 budgeted, or $60,000 budgeted for this project. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Phil, was that you?
Yeah.
Okay, and a second?
Second, Your Honor.
Second. Scott, council discussion.
I think this is the same, what, the company is the same as we have at for the public safety building, if I remember correctly, and dispatch over there, and the system seems to work well. I haven't heard many comments against it, so it's good to see that a local company has this contract.
I agree. Anyone else on council? Okay, folks, roll call vote. We'll start with Phil.
Aye.
Scott.
Aye.
Osama.
Aye.
Bob.
Aye.
Jeanette.
Aye.
Tom.
Aye.
And Mark.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item G, presented for City Council's consideration is a request to authorize the purchase of a 1-ton dump truck for Public Works. 6 bids were received for this vehicle, with the low bid from Kruger Motor Company in the amount of $34,983. There is a $35,000 budget for this purchase. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved.
Jeanette, second.
Second.
Second, Mark. Council discussion. No discussion, council? Roll call vote. We'll begin with Jeanette.
Aye.
Tom.
Aye.
Mark.
Aye.
Bill.
Aye.
Scott.
Aye.
Osama.
Aye.
Bob.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item H, presented for City Council's consideration, is a request to approve an engineering services agreement for the Harrison Street Extension Project. The Harrison Street Extension from Park Avenue to Bandag Drive has been identified as a street infrastructure improvement. A proposal has been received from Martin and Whitaker in the amount of $7,000 to provide professional engineering services for this project. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So move, Your Honor.
Bob, and a second, please.
Second, Your Honor.
Second, Osama. Council discussion. No questions whatsoever. Very good. This is roll call vote, starting with Bob.
Aye.
Osama.
Aye.
Scott.
Aye.
Phil.
Aye.
Mark.
Aye.
Tom.
Aye.
And Jeanette.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item I, presented for City Council's consideration, is a request to approve the Concept Plan Phase 3 development project for the soccer complex. The project includes a parking lot for 228 cars, 4 tiered multi-use lighted synthetic playing surfaces, restroom and shade buildings, a fenced perimeter, a playground, and a frontage trail and/or sidewalk connecting Kent Stein Park to the American Legion area. The Development Committee is requesting approval of the Concept Plan Phase 3 Development Project, subject to 100%, I'll say this again, subject to 100% outside funding so that it can begin fundraising. Is there a motion to adopt this resolution as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Motion by Osama,
Second, Your Honor.
second by Scott. Council discussion.
I just wish them luck on their fundraising. It looks like an excellent project. The last one that was undertaken across the street was, and still is, an excellent project.
I would just make a couple comments here. First, thanks to Coach Haig for bringing these cups here since August. I can't believe you still have those since August 28, 1993. And I visited with the Coach Haig before the meeting here. I still stand by what I said. The soccer complex was opened spring of 1994 due to the fact that the game was played in 93. Only the high school, they have a fall season, and nobody else can play on that field during that fall. So when I played on it, it was the spring of 1994. So I thought if anybody can catch it, you would last time, so, which is good. I hope, just one thing, one comment I would like to make here. It was advertised, or a statement in the newspaper, that this project is going to generate a lot of visitors to Muscatine, and I hope it does. However, I hope that our kids in our community come first this time to use this facility than what's happening at the soccer complex. So best of luck to you, and if you need help, let me know as well. I will be more than happy to help with any aspect you need here to make sure that we have an extra facility for our kids in our community to enjoy and have a safe surface to play on as well. So thanks for the effort for everybody.
Anyone else on council?
I think that people around the state identify, one of the things they identify Muscatine with is soccer already, and this will just make that even more so.
Anyone else, council? Okay, this will be a roll call vote, starting with Osama.
Aye.
Scott?
Aye.
Phil?
Aye.
Mark?
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
Jeanette?
Aye.
And Bob Bynum?
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Presented for City Council's consideration is a request to approve recreation and golf fees. The fees are associated with services offered by Recreation, the Aquatic Center, the Parks and Recreation Administration, Kent Stein Park, the cemetery, and the golf course. These approved fees were reviewed by City Council at the February 9th, 2012 in-depth meeting. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Bill, second, please.
Second.
Second, Mark. Council discussion. No one? Roll call vote, starting with Phil.
Aye.
Mark.
Aye.
Tom.
Aye.
Jeanette.
Aye.
Bob.
Aye.
Osama.
Aye.
Scott.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Okay, under item 14, it is now time for communications from the council. We'll start with Councilman Lorette. Any comments tonight?
Thank you, Mayor. I just wanted to thank everyone that was involved in the event yesterday. By all accounts, it was very successful without incident. I think Muscatine acquitted itself very well on the world stage. That's a tribute to everyone involved, including our police department, who kept the traffic flowing, the Landys, who gave their hospitality to the event, and of course you, Mayor, for giving the key to the city to the Vice President.
Thank you for your kind comments.
So that's all I have.
Very good. Phil?
Nothing at this time, Your Honor.
Scott?
Just want to repeat or echo what Mark said, especially the police department for handling that whole situation very well.
Very good. Osama?
I have nothing tonight. Thank you.
Bob?
Mayor, we haven't heard anything lately about the bridge lights. Can you tell us what the status is, when they might go back to function?
I don't have anything new since my last written update from Musco Lighting that the lights were out for repair. I believe I indicated Cedar Rapids. And as soon as they were back, weather permitting, they were going to be installed. I'll get you an update hopefully tomorrow.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Greg, I can help a little bit. I talked to someone kind of in the know just this
Excellent.
morning.
Even
and
better.
The parts are here, and they expect to have them working within a month. Coincidentally, happened to talk to someone this morning.
It'd be great to have them back and running by the 30th of March. Thank you, Mayor.
You bet. Jeanette?
Yes, one of the results of my trip to Russia in 1991 is that the teacher I stayed with that year is now my daughter-in-law.
Oh, wow. Very good. Anything else?
We're very pleased about it.
So you should be.
Thank you.
Tom?
Nothing this evening, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Greg, comments?
Just one item, Your Honor, and that's, I'm thoroughly impressed with how well our young Girl Scouts have sat through the entire meeting.
A father of 4 would notice that.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay. I would only make this comment that yesterday Muscatine was very honored to receive a guest of the stature of Vice President Xi. And as I've said to many of the reporters that have interviewed me in this process, and certainly Sarah Landy, the point person for this event, the Vice President wasn't here for any political agenda, nothing but to shake the hands of some old friends. And I think in the process, there will probably be an invitation directly from him for those 17 old friends, and I'm hoping myself included, to visit the People's Republic of China. I think it was a great event. It certainly did turn the lights up much brighter on the city of Muscatine. We are known around the world today, and we should be very proud of that. So those are my comments.
Very good.
Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Council is adjourned.